Hey everyone, happy Thursday. How's everyone doing? I was debating on whether I was going to do sprints tonight because so much, me and my husband were just doing a lot. So finally, I was like, okay, I have some time, so I could finally do some sprints. I feel like I can at least do another one for sure. We were just trying to get our house in order, organizing it better, also getting my kids' clothes together for tomorrow because they have like a little thing for Black History Month, and like my son has like a line or whatever that he has memorized, so he has a part, and then my daughter, she's singing, so I'm just like, okay, I got to make sure I got all their outfits together. Um, so as I was doing that, that's when sprints were taking place. So I didn't get to read that much, but I do plan on reading for the next sprint. Be Used by Farah Rashan. I love the story, like I love the muses. So this is a story pretty much about the muse. And I'm really looking forward to like I read a little bit of it so far. I use a receipt for my bookmark, even though I got hella bookmarks up here, but I just found a receipt and used it. But I'm only from where I left off. I'm only 70 pages in. I would like to at least get to 100 pages in this book and then move to Insomniac's After School because I have borrowed this from my library. I have volumes 1 through 5, I think, and I think these are fast reads, so I definitely want to get into these, but I want to read more of this as well. So I'm in between these right now, and then I need to read there's a few books I need to read as well. Grave Empire is another one, but I think I'm gonna read that next week. Um, Blood Over Brighthaven, I have to read that. I keep hearing nothing but good things about it. Um, but yeah, my TBR this month has been insane, and there have been times where I just haven't been feeling like reading due to what's happening here in the world and in the U.S. currently, just regarding funding and whether or not my kids will have fun. Like I don't know. Like from what I've heard regarding for what's happening in Ohio, they're definitely going to be cutting funding regarding public schools. So I've just been talking to parents and stuff like that. So it's just this year. It's only February, and I'm like, I'm over it already. And then I'm preparing for the blackout for tomorrow because I'm not buying not one single thing, not purchasing not one thing. Um, so I'm preparing for that as well. So, but yeah, how's everybody else doing? I feel like I haven't been on here for a while, even though I was here last Thursday. But yeah, let me know how y'all feeling. But let me check here. Hey Aaron, I'm reading for 100 Souls. Oh, that's another book that I want to read. I've been trying to read more nonfiction books especially for this month as well. But for in general, I plan on reading more nonfiction this year. I was able to read Josephine Baker's book, that was finally translated into English from French. It was really good. Like getting to know, I feel like I knew Josephine Baker based on the accounts and everything that took place in her memoir, and it was really neat. I loved it. Let's see. Hey Atia, I'm reading Teen Shu and the Epic Hero Quest. Okay. Let's see. Hey Rally, cleaning out art supplies and finishing my book for Get a Clue readathon. These readathons, y'all gotta keep me. Y'all gotta let me know. I've been busy. Like I've just been busy. I need to watch some YouTube videos. I'm behind on so much stuff, but life be happening. Trying to make sure I stay positive. Sometimes I can't be positive a lot, and sometimes I just need to say my piece and be over it. Um, just as I'm working and I'm seeing a lot of people like struggling, and then I had one lady who was crying because about was telling us about helping her with her application, and then come to find out, like she said, she had an hour left, or she's going to lose her job or whatever or was getting that job for that application, and it said the site was down. And I'm like, you just set her up for failure. It's like y'all weren't even giving her a chance. An hour, seriously. And so I just felt like some of these jobs, I'm just like, this is crazy to me. And then just finding out about Keandre's cousin, who was a federal worker in Washington, D.C., just was fired due to not responding to Elon Musk's dumbass email. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, so yeah, it's been a week. It's been weeks. I feel like it's like I'm just over it, y'all. I'm over it. If I was a billionaire and if I could cure poverty or help poverty and make sure nobody was on the street and I was able to find ways and resources to help people get on their feet, I would do it. I got the means to do it. These billionaires and millionaires, they have the means to help people and for there to no longer be poverty. They have the means, especially in the US alone. They have the means. It's just it's not happening. It's not happening. Bump that like button. Oh, thank you, Rally. Hey, Brie Brie, how are you? Hey, Lacey's. Hello, Vanessa. Hey. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I'm trying. I'm doing my best to stay positive and just, doing what I can. There's not much I can do. And then I have to think about, I have to do my taxes literally tomorrow. And so I have to, yeah, we're probably going to do one more sprint now that I'm thinking about it. Like I'm looking at my paperwork and I'm like, oh, I gotta do some mathing. I have to get all the stuff, like just everything. I have to put all like my insurance, like all my my car insurance and all that stuff. I got to add all that up. Everything that I bought last year, which I kept the receipts so that I have accounts of all that information. Yeah, that's probably what I got to do. Do I feel like doing it? Hell no. But I need to do it. Yeah, I need to do it. And I'm nervous as hell about these doing my taxes. Like I am fucking nervous. I'm like, am I gonna get a return? Yeah, I got 3 kids, but that don't mean shit. Like don't mean shit. So I'm just like, ugh. So wish me luck, y'all, for my taxes. Wish me luck. Hopefully we get something back. Hopefully. Hey now, how are you? Hello. Hey Brady, hope you're having a wonderful day. But anyway, besides that, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I'm complaining. I'm rambling and I'm just venting to y'all, which I appreciate y'all listening. But I hope everyone's had a great day today, regardless of what has been happening or whatever. I really hope that you're having a great day. And if you're not, I hope your day is better tomorrow or this weekend. Just, so I'm just trying to also, share some positivity, right? I want to make sure everybody's good. And if you're not feeling well, I really hope you feel better because when I'm at work, I be hearing people coughing up the storm, and I'm like, oh, let me put on the mask. Let me do it. I see kids just coughing in the air. I'm like, oh no, this will not do. I'm like, haven't we learned yet? Like, didn't we just go through COVID like a pandemic? And I'm like, man, all that health stuff, I guess people that just went out the door, out the window. Because I'm like, y'all don't even know how to cover your mouths. Like, oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Hey, Kiana, how are you? Oh, let's see. Got a 55% and Team 2 an epic hero quest. Awesome. Hey, hi, Atia. Might switch to Blood of the Old Kings. Ooh. That sounds good. I'll tell you your book, all your book. Everybody that's in the chat, when y'all be talking about books and like, oh, y'all titles is fire. Everybody's like, oh, I love it. Thank you. It helped me finish my book. Oh, that's good. Hey, Rachel, Mel, Ati, Alicia, Brittany. I bet her singing is so cute. Oh, yeah, she's really excited about her singing part. She is super excited. Say, hey, Atia. I'm reading The First Family, the second book in the Drew Collins series by Granger, currently 73 pages in. I want to read the first one. That's another but like books of like I had put on my TBR. Yeah, I have a list. I have a huge list, and it's like a TBR, never ending TBR that I have no idea if I'm ever going to get to. Yes, so there's been emails, there's been text messages being sent regarding what to do, which is tomorrow. I'm not sure if anybody else is aware. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of us are for the most part. Um, mm, yeah, so yeah. So it's more like it's a 24-hour blackout. Um, which is supposed to be tomorrow, starting at midnight all the way to 11:59 p.m. What not to do: do not make any purchases, do not shop online or in store, no Amazon, of course, no Walmart, no Best Buy, nowhere, no McDonald's. And then they'll say, do not spend money on food like fast food or gas, major retails. Do not use credit or debit cards for non-essential spending. What you can do, if necessary, only buy essentials of absolutely necessary items such as food, medicine, emergency supplies. If you must spend, only support small local businesses. So, of course, I'm spreading the word to you all. Talk about it, post about it, and document your actions that day too. Shoot, tell them what to do. Do what you got to do. And it talks about why this blackout matters. Corporation and banks only care about their bottom line. If we disrupt the economy for just one day, it sends a powerful message. And I'm here for it. I'm here for disrupting shit. Like, I'm over it. Like, I am over it. Like, I have been doing well. Like, I haven't bought anything from Target. I haven't bought anything from Walmart. And to be honest, I will say this. Since the whole thing with the DEI and stuff like that, and I haven't been shopping at Target like I used to, it's sort of a relief. Because when you're at Target, you'd be like, oh, I want that. Oh, they got that. I want that. And you put it in your cart. And you're like just tempted to spend. But now that I'm not shopping there, I have some extra money in my pocket, and like I have money where I can go support small businesses or local businesses or Black owned businesses. And that's what I've always done that, but I'm doing it even more. And just it's sort of nice. Like, Target is temptation, but the reality of it all is like me not shopping there like I usually do. It's definitely gives me some type of relief on a lot of things. Oh, hey, Rally. 400 souls, 5 stars. Oh, I gotta rate it. 10 stars. Hi, Elises. We understand. Life be life. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm tired of adulting too. I'm tired of these bills. Shit, I'm tired of it. Hey, Brandy. Hello, everyone. Just got home from work. Just finished the Justice of Kings. Not sure what I'm gonna pick up next. Did you like it? By Richard Swan. If you liked it, Brandy, let me know. I've heard some mixed things about it, but if you like it, usually we mostly be on the same page with books. I feel like a lot of people in this chat, we always be on the same page. So let me know your thoughts on it. Ugh, taxes. Yeah, I'm scared to death for taxes. I just did my taxes last night. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I still haven't filed taxes. I never wait this long. Like, I told Count, like, we schedule our appointment a year in advance, and I'm like, we might as well hurry up and do it because who there's not going to be nobody at the IRS sooner or later. Like, they're like, I don't know if it's true or not, but isn't it true that they like, or Doge, whoever, I don't even fucking know, laid off people that were in the IRS, like so I'm just like, maybe I need to hurry up. But then again, I'm like, if y'all gonna be fucking shit up, you can just make sure my student loans disappear. Yeah, if you wanna fuck shit up, you might as well, delete that. Just hit the button. Have that shit disappear. Oh man, Kiana. Really was not. Losing power, blackout, but economic blackout. Yes, economic. Dang, I just found out about this blackout. Yeah, I made sure I filled up my tank and everything earlier today. Um, I we bought some food and stuff for the house. We're good. Keandre, we got what we need. So I'm like, all right, let's do this. And I'm like, I really hope, some people they can do it. I know it can be a lot to ask, but I feel like if you really prepare, it's doable. And I really feel like we do need to disrupt some shit. I'm sorry. It's time. It's time. I figured I will participate. Yeah. No, that's wrong. You told me about it, but I forgot. You're okay. Like you are okay. I haven't been to Target in so long. Yeah, like I used to feel like I always needed to be at Target or I always needed to go to Target. I'm like, oh, I need a kid at Target, even though I never needed to go to Target, but I just wanted to look around because literally Target would just like the items they had to just make you want to buy it. Even if it wasn't a necessity or something that I really needed, it was more of a want. But yeah, haven't been to Target. Haven't been. I've never had this Target experience, but I grew up 100% broke, so it carried over to my adulting going. I don't need that. Yeah, like that's how my mentality is. Like I don't need it. I want it, but do I necessarily need it? No. And like how my bills be looking and how this economy is looking, I'm like I gotta keep some of my money. I can't be spending. I still hit up little hole in the wall discount shops first. Oh yes, yes, do it. There's no Target near me, Huffalo, so I'm good there. I mean, there's the closest one to me is further down the street. It's maybe about 15 minutes away, so it's not like I feel like I would be tempted. It was just like around the corner. But usually the Target that I like going to is further away, more like 20 minutes. But if I'm speeding, it's probably less. It's more like 10. Um, but yeah, but it's been nice. Like I also just been buying from Black-owned businesses, like Pink Lomain. She is doing all her stuff in house. So all the shipping and handling, she takes care of it in her home, and she has a team. And sometimes she says she has interns and stuff like that from colleges or whatever to help her. I think she's located. I want to say Texas, but don't quote me. So she has a spring release drop that's happening on her website. I'm really looking forward to it because they have shirts. She's going to be making shirts and stuff for kids and young men, and also for all our men too. So I'm excited. I'm here to support. And then I just got a nice little hair clip for my locks from another Black-owned business, where it looks like fruit is on the claw part. It looks like real fruit, but it's not. So I've just been supporting small businesses. There has been some local businesses that I also been supporting as well, which that's some content that I need to post on my TikTok. I'm a mess, y'all. I'm a mess. I didn't really like Justice of Kings. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, I know for that series it was either hit or miss. It was good, but it's definitely a build up. I feel like the story is not going to start till book 2, but it did enough to make want to read book 2. Okay, but I heard that, so I was prepared. Okay, so maybe if I go into that series with that mindset, that might help me. I haven't filed either yet, Key. We're scheduled to do it next week. Woo! Yep, just get it over with. Get it over with. You and me equal baked potatoes and butter. I always feel like I'm alone. I've never shopping Target. Oh, I loved Target, but after all the shit they pulled, I'm like, oh, sorry. No, I can't do that. And I used to work for Target too. Like, yeah. I have a cute little Black-owned used and new bookstore near me. It is local owned, and I plan on donating a bunch of books to them tomorrow. Oh, that's so nice. I have some, that's another thing. I plan on unhauling some books. Like, it is time for me to say goodbye. There's some special editions that I'm probably going to put on Pango, but there's some that I want to donate to my local library. Because it's like going back to the needs and wants. I'm trying to do some soul searching this year. Like, I'm doing my best not spending so much money on books either. I've been using going to my library and borrowing my books from there or on Libby or whatever, or Hoopla. And I just look at my shelves and it's like, I don't need every book. If anything, it's a book that I feel like that speaks volumes to me and that will remain timeless on my shelves. And those are the type of books that I want to keep and have in my possession, so that way I can have them and I can pass them down to my family or my kids and my kids, or so on and so forth. Because I also talk to them about the value of books and how important they are. Um, so I'm thinking of on a weekend when I'm off. It'll probably be next weekend because I'm off. Yeah, I'm off Saturday next weekend. So I'm probably going to end up getting some books off these shelves that I don't need. Besides that, I do not plan on buying anything at all tomorrow. Awesome. Target has always been too pricey for my pockets. There's a positive being poor, I guess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Target, when you put it that way, it is expensive. It truly is. I think for me it was just the sales, especially when I did shop there, like the detergents and stuff. I was able to get a deal for them. Especially also I was able to get a gift card for those purchases. So it was more like necessities, and I always look for the best price. And that's what I've been doing now. Like, since I'm not shopping at Target, I'm not shopping at Walmart. All my hair products, there is a black-owned hair store that I buy all my hair products from. So with hair products, I never had a problem with that. So Target was never really my go-to for hair products. Maybe if I was in Target and I saw it, like, I'll pick it up. But there is a local black-owned hair store that has all the products that I need and all the products that I want for my hair. So that wasn't a problem. I just been, sometimes I would go to my, like, for detergent, we'll go to like Menards. And for food, we've gone to like Meyer. I just been very intentional on where my money goes. You know what I mean? I just been very intentional with it. That's too. Had to go back and actually look. It's been 9 years since I had Amazon Prime, and my usual shopping on it is like 3 times a year. I was already blackout trending last. Yeah, like I haven't shopped anything from Amazon. Haven't. I looked at my account earlier yesterday. I haven't bought anything like for a while. For a while. For real, I'm always so confused of how some friends make multiple trips to Target every week. Like, you're in a whole other tax bracket. I thought I would miss Target more. I thought so too, but it was just when you walk into Target, that's where it gets you. But I don't miss it that much. Like I said, it's sort of a relief, you know? I never heard of Pango until last year, and literally my brain was like, I could have had my entire book wish list upcycled and wallet friendly. How did I never know? But now you know. Now you know. So definitely utilize it. Also, the Pango books are technically free if you keep saving Pango bucks. That is true. I didn't even think about that. That is true. You onto something. Recently got rid of Prime, and my household has been trying to shop less, but some things are necessary. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's a necessity, I completely understand, because we all, like, we trying to save money and stuff like that. So I completely understand. It's more of like things that you necessarily don't necessarily need. It's more of like, okay, what is a necessity and what is a want? And I deep down have been having to go back and forth. I'm like, do I need it do I want it? I'm like, it's a want. So I'm like, I need to step back. But if it's a need, yes, I need this. In order to wash my sheets, in order to wash my kids' clothes, I need some detergent. Like, so I'm gonna spend that extra couple of dollars to get the big one, so it'll last me for a longer period of time. Um, so I haven't been buying books this year. I've been doing really good with that. I've been going to using my local library, which highly recommend. Um, there are some books that are coming out this year that I do want. Once again, it's a want. Um, but I feel like I'm not going to pre-order. If anything, like I'm going to put a hold on my local library. And if I really, truly love this book to death, then I'll talk amongst myself and be like, do I really need this book? You know what I mean? It's like I don't need to have every single book in the world. And oh God, if I had every single book in the world, I would not be living here. But like I'm trying to do my best to do better and control my consumerism. I'm trying to be more conscious about that. Love me some Pango. Same. Understandable, Atia. We can only do what we can. Right. And that's the best you can do, and that's completely fine. Shameless self promo. Yeah, it's completely fine. There's also a bunch of home essential hacks on YouTube, like magic erasers. Just get a clean rag, water, white vinegar, rubbing alcohol. You can make like 10 for the cost of $2. That's awesome. Like earlier, like this week we made our own homemade ice cream. Now it was really cool. Like I didn't even think about doing this until my husband Keandre brought it to my attention. Where you just need a can of condensed milk, um, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and if you want to add vanilla, just use vanilla extract. Or if you want chocolate ice cream, just get some chocolate cocoa powder and mix it together. Get a blender, whatever you want to do, or a whisk. Mix it up, put it in a nice size pan, put aluminum foil over it, then put it in the freezer overnight. Bam, you got some ice cream. I saved myself like $10. I saved myself some money. I was like, oh, this is the cheaper route. I love it. And my kids were like, oh my gosh, mommy, it is good. I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm like, we sitting here buying briars and whatnot and all this. And I'm like, we could have been saving money. I'm like, damn. But the kids had fun too. And I want to do more things like that as well. So I'm like, yeah, this is the era of saving money or spending intentionally on where you want your money to go at this point. Um, I feel like I don't know. Life is lifing, and I'm just now knowing like how things are happening around me and the people that I help at work and what they're going through. It's making me become more mindful and conscious of what I do and where I spend my money, you know? Same for replacements for big brand detergents and over-the-counter medicines like cough syrup. I need to do some research. Thank you. Which is great since I've gotten more sensitive to a lot of these things, and now with the home replacement, I have less side effects and just get on my feet faster. Ooh, I need to look into stuff like that. Some life hacks. Oh, I know the little ones love that. They did, Atia. They had a ball. And I'm like, we could have been doing this. What was I thinking? But it was so much fun. So, ooh, that's going to be so fun to do with my littles. Thanks for the idea, Randy. You're welcome. Like, instead of spending hella money on these ice cream brands, you can do your own. Like, I think I'm I love banana. I'm not huge, like my family isn't a huge fan of bananas, but I love banana, anything banana flavored. So I'm like, I'm gonna make my own little batch of banana ice cream. So I'm like, maybe I can get some real banana, mix it in there, whisk it up, see what it tastes like, and some banana flavoring. But it's just something fun to do. And I realized like whatever I can do to save money, but it still tastes good, I will do it. I keep saying one day I'll make ice cream, but every year when my sheep are in milk, I sell out, so I don't have much left to make more than a half quart of butter. Oh my gosh, that's cool though. That's another thing. I drink coconut milk. My kids they like oat milk, and so does my husband is oat milk. But then I realized I was researching. It was TikTok mostly. It came up on my feed. It said like oat milk and almond milk are not good for you, and coconut milk is 10 times better, and other types of milks are better. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm thinking oat milk and almond milk is the shit, and it's the most healthiest shit ever. And they're like, no, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, but at least I do some coconut milk. Look, banana and chocolate ice cream is perfection. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. All right. Oh, all right. We already made. Well, I made the vanilla. Then my kids made the chocolate. So I feel like next time, that's the next combo: banana and chocolate. Oh man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I need to get some more life hacks and figure out what to make certain shit. Like where I can only like I can get a few ingredients that won't cost so much at the grocery store. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I need to make some cookies that don't need that's eggless. Like I don't need to have eggs because eggs is expensive, y'all. Like I went to the store to get some eggs, and I'm like a dozen. I'm like, oh, this will not do. This will not do. Do we need eggs that bad? Oh no, we do not. And then I was looking up recipes where you don't need eggs for like baked goods and stuff like that. And there are. And I'm like, awesome. I can go eggless because I cannot afford these eggs. Like, and half the time when I do buy a dozen, we don't go through them fast enough and they end up getting bad and they become bad anyway. So it's just like, we're going to have to improvise here. We're going to have to improvise. Let's see. Now that I think about it, I shopped at Trader Joe's recently. They were out of quite a few things. Maybe because people are putting their money in other places instead of Target. I think so because people are looking for different outlets to go to regarding groceries and good quality food. Um, like for me, I never necessarily went to Target to get any groceries, but if we were there and it was something that I just needed real quick, then yeah. Um, but for some people in some areas, Target is their grocery store. But I feel like now that with people boycotting and stuff and not buying from Target, I think yeah, Trader Joe's would also be my alternative if I'm definitely since I'm not shopping at Target anymore. But a couple weeks ago, I renewed my Costco membership. It felt amazing. Now, did it feel amazing paying the membership fee? No. But then again, it was nice and had me realize like I'm intentionally putting my money towards a company that appreciates my money and they want my money, Like, so it's the year of intentions and intentionally buying and paying for stuff that appreciates you, right? Ooh, or you can do chocolate and peanut butter. See, I love peanut butter, but sometimes the taste it gets old and it makes me sick after a while. But that is a good combo. I know my sons will love that, so I'm gonna try that too. Either way, Target is in their phase. We'll enjoy watching how this plays out. Yeah, fuck around and find out. Yeah, I just seeing on social media that they've lost like billions of dollars, and I'm like, oh, like why? Why did you lose that money? And then I saw that their shareholders or whatever are suing them or something like that because they rolled back their DEI initiatives. I'm like, you know what? Things is happening, and I think what's happening since the beginning of this year, people are beginning to wake up and realize these corporations, they don't give a shit about us, y'all. They do not give two shits, and it's like, okay, since you don't give a shit, and you don't need my money, you do not need my money, and I will take my money elsewhere where it's appreciated, and I know that it's gonna not only help my community, but it's gonna help this small local business. Um, so yeah. So yeah, Target, go ahead. I'm just like, go ahead, Target, keep doing your thing. See what happens. Keep on. Let's see. Yeah, the main reason I got into dairy sheep was more and more friends and neighbors becoming lactose intolerant but hating alternative milks. Sheep milk tastes like a sweetened cow milk. I never had sheep milk. That might be another venture of mine. I'm open. Me with my chickens. See, I've been seeing people like since I've been at the library and working there, like I've noticed a lot of people doing their research as far as creating their own gardens and also thinking about raising chickens. Like I've been seeing those main two things, all those books like flying off the shelves. And also like cookbooks that are like where you can bake stuff without eggs. Like that's another one that's been flying off the shelves. People out here are realizing like, all right, I need to utilize this information and my resources and try to figure out how to grow my own my own vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. And if only I could keep a plant alive, I would definitely, that would be another venture I would look into, but I can't do it. But also, I don't have a lot of lighting in my house either. Like in certain areas where the windows are, it wouldn't work. And I'm just like, I need somebody to help me. I need somebody to help me at least keep one plant alive for as long as possible. And then once I have the confidence of keeping a plant alive, then maybe there's hope for me to where I could start like planting my own like tomatoes and stuff like that. Like, but I gotta learn to keep a plant alive. Otherwise, it's pointless. Now I want ice cream. Sorry. Sorry. Vanguard is one of those companies that own like everything. Hello, Courtney. Brandy gonna be up in a bunch of homestead pages looking for home hacks. I am. To save some bucks or whatever, to save some money. Oh yes. If anybody got any life hacks, let me know. Hey, Courtney. Sheep, never seen that sold. Potatoes, you can pretty much neglect them and they grow out of spite. Ooh. You might be onto something. That's one thing that won't die. Okay. All right. No, like all jokes aside, like thank you, because if I can get something to grow and not die, I'm here for it. Like I'm in desperate need to have something grow and keep growing. Like there was one plant, it was a cactus or cacti, whatever. It died. And my mom was like, "What?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I don't know. She's like, "It doesn't need that much." I'm like, "I don't know what I did, Mom, but I did it." And she's like, If I go out of town and I need you to water my plants, I'm not gonna be asking you. I'm like, don't, because when you come back, your plant's gonna be dead. Don't ask me. Oh, hey Courtney. Black Rock, Vanguard, and State Street, most of America's places, much like the Walton family that owns Walmart. So the more local you go, the better. True. Like I said, I've been intentionally buying locally. I am the life hack. Yeah. And ask local small businesses where they buy their stock from as well. Hey Mel, Leslie, Rachel. But at farmers markets and the life, if you ask, they will tell you where they grow and get things and how they taste, etc. That helps also. Okay. Do my research. Aloe is also easy to grow, and the gel from it makes great skincare. I know that makes great skincare rub. Hydrates and soothes the skin, naturally replaces a lot of lotions. Okay. I tell you, I am the killer of plants. So I'm taking your word for it that it's easy to grow. Because somebody like I promise you, There's plants that have died, and people are like, "How the hell did that fucking happen?" I'm like, "I don't freaking know," but I made it. It was possible. Oh man, I managed to kill a succulent. See, I can't even judge you. I've killed things, and I'm like, man, they said that this was impossible to die for it to die. It happened. Oh, but yeah, aloe, oh, potatoes. I think that's something I can do. So I just got to do my research. If you can keep aloe and potatoes for 6 months, you're fine. Woo! That 6 months is a scary beast right there. Oh, 6 months. That means I got to be disciplined. I can do it. I can do it. I need to have faith in myself. I, I can do it. I can do it. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Sorry. I've been chatting for a while. I'm sorry, y'all. We were talking about life hacks, saving money, not killing plants and whatnot, taxes, ice cream. We just been talking up the storm, but I'm here for it. But I think it's 9:14. I try to give my bedtime is like at 10:30, so I'm thinking of doing let's do a 60, or let's do a 70. Let's do a 70-minute sprint with one more sprint. We're gonna make it count. I think I'm gonna read for this 70-minute sprint the Insomniacs After School Volume 1. If I get through this, then I'll also read Volume 2. Once I read those two volumes, I'm going to try to get to page 100. So that is going to be my goal for this next and last sprint. So we got to make it count, y'all. We got to make it count. So let's do this. Let me get this up. Sorry, let me adjust the time. We're doing a 70-minute. And then, let's see. Should I change the theme? Maybe not. We'll do this one. All right. Do 70 minutes. All right. Let me get this up. Bam. Here we go. Perfect. All right, y'all. This is the last and final sprint. So y'all already know what to do. It's last sprint, so you got to make it count. So happy reading, everyone. Last and final sprint. Hey everyone, how was that last sprint? I was able to read volumes 1 and 2 of Insomniac's After School, so I can go ahead and return these back to my library. Um, I only got to page 80 for Bemused by Farrah Shawn, but I'm hoping to read just those last few pages or whatever before I go to bed. But I'm really enjoying this. This is definitely talking about like the muse, their mother, and how she's a goddess, and her brother was she's a Titan, and her brother was Kronos, which is the father of Hades and stuff, and Zeus and whatnot. So I'm like, this is really interesting, and how can I pronounce her name? Uh, Minamosini, and how she created her daughters. She admitted that you do not have a dad. I created y'all, and then I left Olympus or whatever just to have a peaceful life. But as she created her daughters, they are very talented, musically inclined, and it's bringing a lot of attention, to the point where I feel like Minasosni's, um, I guess she's trying to stay hidden, but with her all the gifts that her daughters possess, it's sort of hard to do that. So, really liking this, but I think it is time for me to get some sleep. Let's see. Got to 74%. Awesome. Decided to listen to more. I listened to more before the coffee gets cold. Made it to page 77. Okay. Okay. Thanks for the friends. I'm almost finished with Children of Blood and Bone. Awesome. I really loved the first book, Children of Blood and Bone. The last two books, it sort of fell off for me. But if I had to say, like, if you wanted, like, for that series, I would just say read the first one and be done with it. The first one I think was well written and really like beautifully done. But I really enjoyed Children of Blood and Bone, the first one. Yes, that is it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 107 pages into the first family. There's a few grammatical errors, but I'm giving it grace because it is self-published. I'm really enjoying the story though. I need Namir and Maggie to smash already. I need to invest in Granger. I need to get those books. I've been seeing them all over TikTok. So that's another thing that I definitely need to read and get my hands on. I'm still need to read Tessa Stone's book, which I was able to get on Audible. I used one of my credits since I had it. So I want to read her first book and then go from there. Goddess of Memory. Yes, she's the goddess of memory. But apparently she was also a Titan at one point. So I'm like, oh, and her brother was Kronos. So I know much about Greek mythology, but not into every goddess and every god. So when I'm reading this, I'm like, oh, I need to do my research on her to know more about her and whatnot. But really good. Really enjoy this. With Hercules, and also when it comes to the Muse, like I love them. Like they were like one of my favorites when I was watching Hercules growing up. Because she's one of the more obscure deities I have in my own writing. Ooh, gotcha. Well, all right, everyone. I think that is it. I am ready to go to sleep. I'm going to read the last few pages that I want to get to in this book for tonight, and then lay it down and get some sleep. And then get my kids all ready for tomorrow for their big event that my husband and I will be attending, since my son has a speech and stuff that he's memorized and my daughter has a song. So actually, let me put my alarm on my phone now. There we go. Let's see. There's some more channel on YouTube that goes into lesser known legends in this, but I don't remember the channel name. Okay. Let me know. Let me know. Leave me a message or on IG. It's still Books with Brandy Shanae, and let me know. Good night. Thank you for this, friends. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for this, friends. You're welcome, Mel. You're welcome, Brandy. Thank you all for coming to my sprints. I know it was like last minute. These are pretty much impromptu because I couldn't decide if I was going to do sprints or not due to like everything happening today. But I'm glad that I was able to vent and talk to y'all. It was just a really fun time. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Um, and just, stay safe out here in these streets and wherever you may be or anywhere on this earth. Just stay safe, and I will check back with y'all next time. I'll have sprints next Thursday. So probably tomorrow I'll schedule them and get those situated so everyone knows in advance that I'll be sprinting on Thursday. But Thursdays are pretty much going to be my go-tos for sprints for a while, since this Thursday seems to be the only easiest day for me with my busy schedule. But thank you all so much for joining me on my sprints. Have a good night. I will see y'all Thursday.